Okay, Bill, what do we got this week?
Situation, Dave, is that one of a group of friends will simply not pick up the tab ever. And the other guys don't want to look like cheapskates, but...
Well, hang on, Bill. You mean he won't pick up the tab, or he won't pick up his share of it?
He will not pick up his
He
share
doesn't.
of it. He will not...
He expects others to pay for him.
Exactly.
He slips off to the bathroom, that sort of thing?
That's right. And he fancies himself to be somewhat charming and somewhat entertaining as a rationalization for this. But to this person who I think within this scenario is a friend, how do you do it? Do you say something to them? What's the way to communicate that you have to pay your share?
Gently. You know, and people do not want to hear these things, but I think you're doing the person a favor. If in fact they are harming their reputation, which I believe they have to be by just saying, oh, sorry, I don't have any money, sorry, I can't pay. It's not as fun and cool as you think it is, and you're getting a bit of a reputation.
That's what I was going to ask you. Is there an exception? I mean, is there the 1 in 10 million people who just is so charismatic, so interesting, perhaps broke and down and out, but that could potentially get away with
and
that?
we'd pay. I've seen people like that. Actually, though, most of the people that I know like that have paid. Usually they're from wealthy families, and they're just so fascinating and aristocratic that you would pay for them, but they tend not to need you to do that for them. You want to project an image of success at all times, and to sit down and say, I just don't have any money. I think it's an exhibition of narcissism, for one thing. It's like, I'm just such the life of every party that I don't have to pay for anything. I am like a wood sprite. But I think if they want to continue to exist in polite society past the age of about, let's say, 26, 27, then they got to get that aspect of their lives together. You got to just find a way to pay for your own game, or you know, stay in your apartment and you know, drink Diet Colas.
Can't be the individual who makes the judgment, I don't pay because I'm so thrilling.
Yeah, because the individual is rarely a good judge of their entertainment value. I think a lot of people have inflated notions of how wonderfully charming they are. But I mean, you know, yeah, if it's somebody who's just wonderful and you love their company so much and it's not that painful for you, sure, you know, everybody can chip in and cover their tab, I guess, for a while, but I don't think it should go on forever. And I wouldn't even say to the person, oh, you're hurting yourself. Just say, I could foresee a future in which this kind of pattern will hurt your reputation. I don't want that to happen to you.
Yeah.
And in fact, you are being a good friend to them by having the courage to tell them something that maybe they need to hear.
That's our advice. Do your cheapest friend a favor. Tell them to pay out.
Very gently and on the QT, on the down low.